Hello, welcome to Outside Xbox. You're watching Show of the Week. I'm Andy.
And I'm Jane, and this week I discovered how we'd all get on in the event of a zombie apocalypse.
All right, I did it. I picked the lock.
Nice one.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, I set off the alarm.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'll get the cash in the till. You guys.
Oh, they've
Can we just
advertised.
close the door,
Let's see.
secure it?
I think I'm going to go it alone, if I'm honest.
Hey, killing hordes of zombies isn't my strong suit. I do better with one big target.
How big?
You know, Godzilla, King Kong, or one of the monsters from Evolve, the new multiplayer shooter from Turtle Rock, the studio behind Left 4 Dead. Where Left 4 Dead pitted a team of 4 players against a zombie horde, Evolve matches a team of 4 players against a 5th player, playing as one of a selection of giant monsters. Each round is meant to feel like a big, intense boss battle, but with a human player controlling the boss, making the experience more unpredictable. The monsters announced so far are the Wraith, a stealthy psychic ghost monster good at isolating hunters and picking them off one by one. Kraken, a Lovecraftian squid horror with flight and electricity powers, and Goliath, a massive lizard who can throw rocks and breathe fire. There's also Behemoth, but he's DLC and currently exists only as a vague silhouette, so we can ignore him for now. The levels are full of wildlife that will hassle the hunters, but these can also be killed and eaten by the monster. If the monster eats enough, it will evolve, becoming larger, more powerful, and unlocking new abilities. The human hunters, on the other hand, come in 4 classes: Assault, Trapper, Medic, and Support. Each has a specific role to play, and you'll need to play to your class to stand a chance of taking the monster down. The Trapper is built around tracking and then holding the monster in place, so it comes with gadgets such as harpoon guns and the mobile arena, which creates a timed energy dome that the monster can't escape from. The Medic is there to heal the team, while the Support class can buff their teammates and track the monster. Assault is exactly as you'd expect: big guns and lots of them. Going by what we've played so far, Evolve is a satisfying shooter with weighty weapons and cool gadgets. Tracking, trapping, and engaging the monster all feel like distinct experiences, giving the battles an exciting ebb and flow. That said, you do spend a lot of time running around fruitlessly if you're playing against a stealthy monster, and marshalling a group of 4 to stay together can be trickier than it sounds. That and some drab, dark environments mean Evolve might not fire the imagination in the same way that Left 4 Dead did. Still, for those who enjoy teamwork and playing to a role, or lone wolves who enjoy wrecking up groups of friends, Evolve is shaping up to be a fresh take on the multiplayer team-based shooter, if not quite the monster shake-up we were hoping for. Get it? Monster? Like the monster? Oh, forget it.
Yeah, then the monster eats a bunch of smaller monsters and evolves into a bigger monster who can, like, breathe fire or whatever.
That's not how evolution works.
I think if anyone knows how evolution works, it's people who name their game after it, Mike.
Is that so, Andy?
Because actually, it turns out people use the word evolution in their video game titles all the time, and it barely ever means what it's supposed to. Here, I'll show you. Despite being called Pro Evolution Soccer, Konami's long-running game series does nothing to promote the teachings of Charles Darwin. Instead, it's just guys playing football. For this to really be Pro Evolution Soccer, the players would change their heritable phenotype traits over successive generations to develop into different kinds of living organism. And it would take millions of years for a single game, and you couldn't do bicycle kicks until they'd evolved legs. Alright, it is better the way it is, I guess. Now, music isn't a living organism, so it's incapable of evolution, but Harmonix gave it a good go with Fantasia Music Evolved, where the music shifts and changes as you play. Sadly, this mostly means playing Bruno Mars tracks on a xylophone instead of a guitar or whatever. Evolutionary theory would suggest that Music Evolved would be completely distinct from its ancestor music, but better and more suited to purpose. I'm imagining the end of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, essentially. No offence, xylophone Bruno Mars.
When we meet the enemy, we'll rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away, laughing. Am I right, Marines?
Sir, yes, sir!
I see the thinking behind this one, Halo. Combat has evolved over the years from hitting people with rocks to stabbing people with pointy sticks to stabbing them with swords to shooting them with guns. But is Halo the end point in this process? I mean, genetically modified super soldiers impaling each other with energy swords in the future is more advanced than hitting someone with a brick, but really I'd be expecting something like psychokinetic head explosion, or even just sitting down and talking out your differences. How about that for a future Halo 343?
Welcome to Your Shape, Fitness Evolve.
For Kinect title Your Shape Fitness Evolved, Ubisoft seems to have used the word evolved as shorthand for a bit futuristic. But if the future of exercise is endlessly punching blocks in a crap version of the Matrix, we'd rather be so fat that we're visible from space. What Ubisoft should have done is included exercises so lengthy and torturously intense that they will actually kill the weakest of players, letting natural selection take over and shaping the human species' evolutionary path so that we all end up as granite-thighed demigods. Literal survival of the fittest.
Alright, into 3 left. And 3 left.
The final game in Evolution Studios' WRC series, WRC 5 Rally Evolved for PS2, should know a thing or two about Evolution. So let's have a look at how it evolved over a previous game, WRC 4. Yeah, pretty much just the fact that it has less than half the number of tracks. Isn't that more like devolution? What they should have done is started you as 2 cavemen racing boulder-mobiles around and ended with a car that can fly.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my god, that's exactly the plot of Wacky Races.
Now it's time to see what's been written in the comments and as believable sounding dialogue for teenage girls in Life is Strange.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
Hella believable. Speaking of Life is Strange, first up are your comments on last week's Show of the Week featuring Life is Strange and video gaming secret hipsters.
Sorry Mike, but you've got no tattoos, no beard, and own not a single Apple product. You're going to need more than a painstakingly alternative taste in games to keep up with these secret hipster protagonists.
Alright, so what are people saying about Life is Strange?
Actually, it's pretty much all about your facial hair, like this from Mr. McEpic Pants Hug, who says, Andy, your beard. Why is it not there?
What? I'm allowed to shave.
Vasco Yorgov disagrees and has figured it all out, saying, why did Andy shave his beard for the hipster episode? Unless it was a hipster move to try not to look mainstream hipster. Well played.
Well, beards have been getting pretty mainstream lately.
Finally, insert smart name here says, Andy needs a beard. He's the Commander Riker of outsidexbox.
Riker? Come on.
Hey, I've seen how you sit on chairs.
Hey, if you can think of a better way of sitting down, I'd like to hear it. Next up are your comments on this video in which Mike and I played Resident Evil Revelations 2, in which series favourite Barry Burton makes a comeback.
Look at him, he looks a little bit like David Guest.
The game's not even out yet, and Thomas Robson03 is predicting the ending. He says, I think Barry's daughter will die, then he will find her walking corpse, and the little girl will smash her head in with a brick, and Barry will be very off and try to kill her. But then Claire comes and shoots Barry because that's he daughter.
A panicky Capcom is no doubt rewriting the ending as we speak. Thomas Medina, meanwhile, thinks that Andy was so considerate by not walking the creepy little girl into the whirling blades.
Okay, well, no, okay. I'm not going to send the little girl into the blades.
What can I say? I'm a great guy. Finally, Chibuiki Odebeli comments, reminds me of Ellie's pet brick in The Last of Us. If I had a penny for how many times that thing saved my life.
Bean it on the head. That's amazing.
They grow up so fast.
Finally this week, your comments on our ongoing mission in Dying Light to loot booze and smash zombies.
Oh,
Nice.
Pretty good.
That zombie was just carrying booze. Amazing. Zombie after my own heart. Oh my god, that was amazing. I just kicked.
Stay down.
I just kicked the zombie into your rebar swing. That was awesome. Watch out, he's gonna blow.
No.
Whoa!
X the Dark One is sold and says, I wasn't sure about whether or not I wanted to buy this game straight away, then I saw the dropkick. Now I want the game because dropkicks.
Deadly and a practical way of descending from rooftops.
Hazmat zombie, no!
Oh man. Mike just drop kicked off the roof.
Henry Wheaton, meanwhile, thinks we could all learn from Dying Light. He says, disturbingly, the science of exploding ninja stars has never been covered in schools. Instead, we're taught math, and when has that killed any zombies? Real-world applications, people.
Or at least basic safety instructions for killing hazmat zombies, which brings me to some guy's comment who says, maybe the title should be Dying Mike.
I'm just gonna lie down out here. There's a viral out here and he got me.
Hey, killing loads of zombies isn't my strong suit. I do better with one big
No,
target.
sorry, that's my excuse, can't have it.
I'm trying to find a cure for the zombies instead of killing them.
No.
My controller ran out of batteries.
No.
I've never played a video game before. I could do this for ages.
That's it for Show of the Week, but don't forget, if you liked it, you can hit the pelican face button down there.
No, that's a thumbs up.
I'm pretty sure it's a pelican face. Go ahead and like it.
All right, thanks for watching.
All right, good job. Do you want to go get some lunch?
Yes, good idea. I'm right behind you.